just wanted to hop up here and say hi to you because he was watching me wondering what we're going to be doing. So, hi! Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I would like first for everybody to grab a beverage of their choice. Hey, heck, it could be even some wine, but today it is early in the day, so we're doing coffee over here in my Disneyland mug because we are getting ready to talk about my hidden gem, my favorite hidden gems of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. So this comes from my experience of working there. If you didn't know, I worked there from 2015. Technically I was employed until 2017, but I only did one full season of my show plus the training for it. It was the best job I have ever had in my life. It's funny, a lot of people who work at Disney say that. It's their favorite job. It's their highlight of their career, even though mine was short-lived. It will always be one of my favorite jobs I have ever had. So while I was there, I got to go to Disneyland a bunch. I basically lived there. It was my second home for a good year, I would say, or at least, yeah, basically a year, because even after my show ended, I would go like every other week, it seemed, with my cast member friends and other people who could get in with me. So yes, I had lots of experience kind of finding and taking my time doing things I didn't before, because as a kid I grew up going, you know, for vacations with the family, as we all do, and we would want to hit the big rides, you know, the big theme rides of every park, and we didn't have time to go through and try the special little food places that maybe you wouldn't, or the underrated rides, which is what I'm big on. So I would like to start first, let's just start in Disneyland, because I know it's the place that we all know and love. Hopefully if you're here watching this video, you must like Disney too. So, all right, number one, my first hidden gem attraction. This is an attraction that I recommend everyone check out, is Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. I just think it is such an underrated, it's not a ride, it's a show with a really cool robotics version of Lincoln who gets up and talks, super realistic, it's a patriotic, feel-good American kind of show, which I know right now is not everyone's cup of tea, but I will tell you that growing up, you know, I couldn't care less about learning my history and stuff, but having little bits like that in Disneyland, it's cool to still get some education while you're there and remember what Lincoln did for our country and all that cool stuff. So I highly recommend it. It's also a break from the heat in a big theater, so you could never really have to wait for it. Number two, I recommend checking out the shows at Fantasy Fair. This is something, again, I never cared about before, but while working there, I found out about it and I was like, wow, this is really cute. They do basically really short, condensed, kind of Broadway-esque, or like, well, no, like acoustic, like, oh, how do I describe it? Like small little stage presentations of movies we all know and love. Like they were doing Beauty and the Beast when I was there, and Tangled. I'm sure they have some kind of Frozen one they're doing now, and they condense it into like a 25-minute show. Super cute, and all your characters are in it that you know and love for the kids. And yeah, so highly recommend that. It is outside, but it's under a tent. Next, oh, Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough. This is one I always enjoyed growing up, so I guess it's kind of popular, but it's one that a lot of people would skip. You just walk through it and there's lots of little details, and it tells the story of Sleeping Beauty, and I just love that. That's the charm of Disney. It's the details, you know? So that's another hidden gem, the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough. And then going off of that, also, always check out the windows of the Disney store right at the front of Main Street. They always have kind of moving displays from movies, and that's also a super hidden gem, it's just charm. I remember seeing those as a kid and loving them. They have like Aladdin, The Lion King, all of your old favorites, all in moving displays in the window. So it's really cool and easily missed. Let's see, I've got about two more attractions, and then I'll finish it on kind of a beverage, adult beverage note. Okay, also a must is the Disneyland Railroad. They just reopened it after they refurbished it. I love this ride because, again, it's like a 20-ish minute break in your day where you can sit if you're really tired, and it takes you through attractions. And there's kind of an attraction within it. you get to go through all the way around, and it gives you a tour of Disneyland, so it's monorail-esque. And then you also get to go through Splash Mountain, which we all know is changing now, but you get to go through that ride, so you can kind of preview the Princess and the Frog log ride that's going to be coming. And yeah, I just think it's a wonderful, underrated attraction that the whole family can enjoy. And you can also get off at your favorite land. Okay, and then my favorite attraction, I do need to throw this in there. Gosh, it's a tie, honestly. My favorite attraction in Disneyland. Ooh, it's such a tie, because I love so many, and they mean so much to me from my childhood, but I would have to say Indiana Jones, because that was one that my dad and I really loved. Rest in peace to my dad. He's been gone for several years, but one reason I love Disney, and I still love it, is it's a very nostalgic piece of my life that I can reminisce about my dad and I's memories. And that was one of our favorites. We rode together. We would like run through the line to get to it. And yeah, every single trip we had to go on that. Also, now in my last few years in working there, I have a new appreciation for the Haunted Mansion, because talk about detail. There's stuff, you see new stuff every time you go through it. So that's my other favorite ride, and I love how it changes to the Nightmare Before Christmas at the Halloween time, which is soon. And then the adult beverage stop. All right, I have to have one of these in each park, because we all need a little adult beverage sometimes. Besides coffee. Hold on. My recommendation, kind of a hidden gem, but kind of not anymore. It is Trader Sam's Tiki Lounge. It is just like the Tiki Room, or the Tiki Room. Tiki Bird Room, what do we call it? The Tiki Room. And it's for adults, basically only really great little bites. It has tons of really amazing drinks. You can take home all the specialty mugs, or you can just get it in a regular glass. I always loved this one creamy drink there with the cinnamon on it, or their Mai Tais are super good. This is in kind of the park lounge, or it's in between the Disneyland hotels. There's 3 Disneyland hotels, and it's right in between. So you can walk out of the park entrance through downtown Disney, and then end up there. Or midday, get your drink and then go back. So that's what I've done before. Okay, let's go to Disney California Adventures. Hidden gems number 1, and my favorite hidden gem is the Animation Academy. This was introduced to me by my really good friend Lorand, who also worked as a cast member with me, and in the show I was in, I mentioned her in my first Disneyland video on my channel. And she introduced me to this, and I was hooked. Of course, you get in that hustle and bustle of wanting to do everything, but if you want a good creative outlet or break in your day, go to an Animation Academy and you get a free souvenir. They teach you how to draw every single Disney character, from Mickey to Goofy to Donald to Olaf. I mean, I've collected all of mine over time, and some of mine have been pretty good. I've been pretty impressed, and it's kind of revived my love for drawing that I used to have as a kid. So Animation Academy, go check it out. It is a must. Kind of near there that I also love, if you're wanting a quick kind of bite in the lounge, or maybe you make a reservation, I highly recommend Carthay Circle. It is so cool because it's reminiscent of the movie theater that Snow White, Disney's first feature film, was ever premiered at. So that's what it is about. It's about celebrating that first milestone for Walt Disney. And that was really the beginning of all these big movies. And so that's what Carthay Circle is. The building even looks like Carthay Circle, the movie theater. And they have lots of Snow White little details inside there, and great food. It's a bit pricey, but you can also go to the lounge and just have a drink. I've done that before too. If the lines are too long, have a little bite, have a drink, and then go back out to ride all the things. So Carthay Circle. All right, I have 3 more here. Let's do an attraction and then the other 2 that I have. Okay, the Silly Symphony Swings. These are a must. They are so fun. I promise you're gonna have a good time, unless you get motion sickness. I guess don't go on them, but it is such a fast, fun ride. It's that old-fashioned kind of swing ride, but you go over, you can see everything when you're up there. And they play the William Tell Overture. They play the William Tell Overture for orchestra as you're flying in the swings, and I can appreciate that as a violinist. I always loved that. It's so much fun, and you just laugh and have a blast the whole time, okay? And then 2 more little hidden gems This one is not there anymore as a new name. It was called the Cove Bar. Again, get your little adult beverage in the day if you need that, or even if you just want to have a little bite or a Diet Coke and just sit down at a cute kind of place. They have mocktails too, the Cove Bar. That was at kind of the entrance of Pixar Pier. It's now called the Lamplight Lounge, kind of, you know, Pixar themed, but it's still the same place, so check that out. And then my last place that I went, I think a couple times when I was working there, was the Grand Californian Spa. I got the best pedicures ever there, ever. I know it's a strange thing to list off at the end of my video, but get yourself a pedicure or manicure at the Grand Californian Spa. It is so nice. You're still in that Disney kind of, you know, area. Obviously, you can go shopping, get your nails done, have a bite. I highly recommend that. So, all right, guys, that is it for today's Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Hidden Gems from cast member point of view. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, a thumbs up, a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. I would love to hear from you guys. I am so excited that my channel is growing little by little, and I am excited to keep making content for you all that is Disney themed, holiday decor themed, violin and violin cover themed. Those are kind of my main points as I've been going along on this journey that I love to do, so I'm gonna keep giving it to you. All right, well, have a great day, stay positive, put a smile on that face, start new every day. Every day is a new beginning, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.